Hey guys, welcome back to Mediocre Commentaries, and today we're going to be doing a tower in Zone 2, which is Tower of Unearthed Discoveries. Now, this video will also be a combination of the guide for Unearthed Discoveries, as well as how to get to the new sub-realm in Jito called Arcane area. So let me actually get up to it. And I would recommend you do this tower just because Arcane area is decent at best, and you get a cool reward, and also where are my items? Give me a sec, I'll be back. I need to rejoin because my items aren't here. Okay guys, I'm back and my items are actually here now. And if you notice in the leaderboard how Coil that, my friend, and my fart, which is my friend as well on Discord, has such an absurd amount of towers, because there's a certain glitch in the game that effectively doubles your tower count, because like Coil only has like 119, I believe, and then my fart has like 117, so just, I don't know. But yeah, just don't worry about that, and I'm just going to close that so you don't need to question that. But yeah, they're not hacking, it's a glitch. Anyway, let's start with Unearthed Discoveries. Now, the gimmick of this entire tower is that... Okay, the music's a bit loud on my end. Let me turn it down. Sorry about that. Wait, I need to sneeze. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, the gimmick of this tower is that,
Oh my goodness, Callan! Switch the sound effect to something else. I want to hear ding, 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 ding.
That's a nice sound effect when you touch that. I don't know what it's from. It's probably a reference to something, but yeah. As I was saying, the gimmick of this entire tower is that there's 10 crystals you need to collect, and yeah, there's 10 crystals you need to collect to beat the tower. Or you could wall hop, skip the entire... You can basically skip the entire tower by wall hopping, but I can't wall hop consistently, so I'm not going to do that. But basically, the way this cannon works is that if you want to go to get the crystal, hit it from the left. And then you'll get launched over here, and then here's the first crystal. But yeah, just get that, and then you can jump back. You can either jump down to the beginning, or you can just jump back over here, which is what I'm going to do, since I find it to be just that bit quicker. And then, like the sign says, if you want to actually go to the next floor, you can just hit the cannon from the right, like that. Or not. For some reason, randomly, your character just says no, and then just bonks their head, and then you just go back. So I'll meet you guys when I actually land in the cannon correctly. There we go, finally. That took way more time than it should have, as seen by my time. I don't really know why it took so long, but just kind of jump in the middle and don't jump to the right. Also, Terraria music. Let me turn that up for a bit. Yeah, it's good music. Play Terraria, please. Anyway, basically, don't fall in, it swallows you whole. That's a lie. You can jump in here and you'll be fine. You just take a lot of damage. It's not GBJ, don't worry. And GBJ is a gaming term. I feel embarrassed just saying that, for gay baby jail. It has nothing to do with gay or baby. It basically means soft locked, where it's a situation where you can't get out of it. But basically, like you would get trapped. It's seen in a lot of soul crushing, such as Inception and Glitching and Healing. But anyway, once you drop down here, just go over here and go over to this question mark sign. Then jump on this tightrope kind of thing, which is not really tightrope since it's one stud. But anyway, grab the next crystal, basically. And then you can just continue jumping, but you can fall in here, but just jump back on a platform, since you're gonna take a lot of damage. Also, don't just like walk down here. It'd be better if you just kind of jumped, because this whole block is a block that makes you sit, and then you'll fall into this. So just immediately jump once you sit, and then you can go in here, and then you're at floor 3. Basically, you just want to go in this mining facility kind of thing, and it says key card required. Yeah, you need to get a key card to get a button to get over there. But the crystal is over in this question mark sign, which is right here. Also, let me take away my term links. Sorry about that. And just go on these little canisters with crystals. I don't really know what they are, but yeah. Anyway, your goal is to go in this room with the truss, and then you can get the key card. But yeah, this tower is centered on gathering items, so yeah, just be prepared. Then just jump that back down to here, and then you can get this key card. I mean, not the key card. You want to use the key card to open this door, then you can get this button. And then you can go back out, and then you can go down. Also, make sure you have all the crystals I have, because if you don't have them all, you won't be able to complete the tower. But anyway, don't use shift lock for this part, because like the crystal's down here, and this lava hurts a lot. Basically, what you want to do is stay in there as little time as possible, and I'm gonna heal up just using Termlix while I talk. But yeah, just don't go into shift lock if you drop into lava, because that would be bad. So just kind of do that. The jump from there to there is not possible, so what you want to do is jump in the lava, then jump up on here. And basically just don't fall, because I have... Oh no. Come on. Come on. No! Ah, bruh. That's a bruh. I'll meet you guys back at the floor 4. Okay, back up here. Hopefully we don't die this time. So actually land the jump that time, and then just do a few simple stickouts, and then you can go over here. That jump's a little weird, so just do a little wiggle, or you could do the 12 stud and just do that. No, I don't mean like do the 12 stud. This isn't a 12 stud. I just mean like do the technique for 12 studs, which would be like making your character go around here, and then just like you not using shift lock. It makes the jump a lot easier. I would recommend you do that actually. Anyway, then just jump on this spinner looking thing. And remember, you should have 4 crystals by the time you get to this floor. I mean, not at this floor, by the time you get to where I am. This is a pushing platform, so be careful. You have to do this section a bit fast. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Just wait until it's the next cycle of the pushing platform, and you'll be fine. This music is a bit loud for me, especially this floor. I'll turn it back up when we get to the next floor. But it looks like you got to go on here. No, you have to wait for this minecart, which is actually like a moving platform is the word, where you just like it moves you. And the transparent parts are can glide falls, so just do the jumps basically. And these crystals hurt you, so just don't stay in this area for too long, and you'll be fine. And then just do simple tightrope jumps. Then you can drop down to here. And then I'm gonna turn the music back up since it is actually quieter now. Anyway, this is the worst floors in the tower. I'm just gonna say that now. Basically, what you want to do is just do these weird spinner jumps to jump up onto this thing, and then let yourself be pushed by this by just doing this. And you got this jump. And that jump exists. And you just do a simple stick out. Then you want to go on this zip line. Your goal is to get in this little hole, and then you can push this button, and then you have to do that again. Also, I would recommend getting good at this spinner because you're gonna have to do this a lot because of a certain jump. That you're gonna fail a lot most likely. Either that or I'm just bad at those kind of jumps. We'll get to that when we get there. Anyway, just go through the same cycle again by letting yourself get pushed. Do the weird jump. Then you can go over here now that you've pushed the button. Then you can just do simple wraparounds. And then this jumps a bit far, so I'm going to do the weird 12 stud technique thing. And then just basically make sure you don't fall, and you'll be fine on this part. But this jump, the jump to the crystal is weird. So basically, don't jump normally. Jump at the peak. Just go to the left at the peak of your jump, or else you'll just fall and like move your body against that, and then you'll fall down. So just move when you're at the peak of the jump. It's a bit weird, but yeah. And this part sucks. Basically, you gotta push the box against here, but the box is bad, and it's RNG whether you actually land on it or not. So yeah, basically, if you didn't catch what the section wants you to do, you have to push the box onto here. I'm gonna try my best to land on it. Yeah, that's a jump sucks. I might have made it look easy, but that can take 10 attempts or 2 attempts like it took me. And yeah, the box will wobble a bit, so just get it to a point where it doesn't wobble. Just try different ways of pushing it, and you'll be fine. And then you want to go up here. And this platform, just wait for it to extend. And then what you can do, once it extends, you want to get over here quickly, and then you can get this crystal. Now you should have 6 crystals by the time you get up to here, and there is a crystal right here. So yeah, just wait till it extends, and then your goal is to land on there. There. And if you look above me, haha, this thing exists. It looks really intimidating. It's not. It's fine. But anyway, just keep doing the jumps, and this jump is something, so I'm gonna do the weird 12 stud thing. But just don't take too much damage and use cover wisely. I'm just going to try to dodge as best I can, and you can use the wraps for cover. But yeah, you're going to take a bit of damage on this part, but once you get to this tightrope, you're fine. That's the end of the weird turret section. Anyway, now you can go up this rainbow tightrope kind of thing. Actually, it's only neon. I don't know why I said rainbow, but your goal is to get up to here. Then you can drop down here, and it's like, oh no, lava. JK, you get teleported to this section. This section also sucks. Basically, just wait until you get jump boost from this cloud thing. It's a bit laggy, so just give me a sec. You'll get it eventually. I don't know why it takes so long. Actually, I'll just cut to when I get it. As I said I was going to cut, I actually got it, so that's pretty epic. But basically, also, another medium from Undertale. That's pretty cool. But basically, the first crystal is in here, and this is a terrible jump, so I would recommend you have crystal for this, like the item crystal, because this does a lot of damage, so just be careful. Basically, you want to do a little stick out into there. And if you fall, you're going to take a lot of damage. I would recommend you have crystal at the ready in case you need to heal up. But since I got it first try, that's pretty epic. Basically, after that, just go on the spinning platform like that. It's a bit of a weird timing, but you'll be fine. Hopefully. And once you hit that platform, these platforms will activate. And these aren't ice or anything. They're just normal platforms, despite how they look. They look like ice, in my opinion. Anyway, after this, you got this weird wrap jump. Just be careful with it. It's weird, but you'll be fine. And now after this, you got the no jump section, because every tower needs a no jump section. Just time that spinner perfectly. Not really perfectly, just time it right, and then you'll be fine. In this section, I would recommend going first person and going forward. So just do this, and you'll be fine. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like a crying slammo, which I'm pretty sure it is, but whatever. And yeah, you should have 7 crystals by the time you get up to this door. And then you still can't jump, so don't think you can. And then basically just make yourself go over to this ladder. And then, as you can see, there's a question mark, so that means crystal. So just, yeah, you're probably gonna fall on that part, but there's a catch zone as in this. So yeah, you'll be fine. Sorry if I'm saying you'll be fine a lot. Just not much to commentate here on this part since it's no jump section. There's not really strats or anything. You just need to walk. And this jump exists. You don't jump it. You have to climb on this cylinder. And it's weird, so just make yourself onto that ramp, and then you can climb on the cylinder a lot easier. A lot more easily, I mean. But basically what you want to do is just go up on there, and then you can jump again. And now you get to box pushing, because every tower needs a box pushing section. But I'm fine with box pushing. Box pushing. I am smart. I mean box pushing, but I'm better with box pushing sections than no jump sections. Anyway, move the box onto the spinner like that, and then you want to get on the spinner yourself, and then once it's lined up perfectly, you can just push the button like that, and now you can go over here. These platforms will be activated now, and you will never need to do that box pushing section again, since the buttons will not deactivate. And now once you're here, you'll see the exit sign. You might think, oh, I'm finally done with the tower. You're not. And you're gonna think, oh no, I can't do that jump. You can actually wall hop this and skip. You can skip to the wind pad, which is right there. But what the game wants you to do is jump down here. It's gonna feel wrong, but that's what you have to do. Then you want to jump onto the cylinder. That jump is a bit hard, so just be careful. I'm not sure if this little tightrope thing is can collide true or not, so I'm just gonna jump over it. I would recommend you do the same, because I don't want to find out. Then just jump onto this cylinder, and now you get to this part. This part's a bit confusing, so just follow my lead. Just starting off, you just got some easy jumps, and then this yellow thing is can collide false, so you can jump through it, so you don't need to worry about banging your head on it. And what you want to do next is jump on this ball thing. It's not pushable, so you don't need to worry about making it roll off. Then jump onto this truss, then you want to go down to this part by just going sideways. Basically, just find a good spot to go down, and then you can jump down like that. And now you might be thinking, oh, I can't go anywhere because there's a blockade. Now, but yeah, you can't go that way yet. What you want to do is go in here, then you see this little question mark, and if you let yourself be pushed by the conveyor, it'll push you directly into the crystal. And now you should have 9 crystals. Then you want to just keep jumping. This is the conveyor, by the way, that's why I'm jumping. And then you want to get this button. Then you're going to hear that is very loud. That's better. Yeah, once you do that, the blockade will be gone. Once you push that button. Then you can just do the normal jumps. Those jumps are a bit far, so just be careful as always. And this wrap exists. Just be careful. Oh, that was close. Just try to aim for here, and you might not be able to see because of the yellow thing, but just hope you land it like I did. Then just do a simple 3-stud wraparound. Then you can go on this tightrope, and I'm going to go slow because I don't want to rush. And then you can just walk onto this little truss thing. And now, if you've gotten here, you're good. If you fall, you might be very scared because this is an outside section, but it's not. If you fall, you get teleported back up. Now, this section alone makes the tower go from challenging to intense. This section has a bunch of intense jumps, but it's really not that bad. If it wasn't intense, it would be a low intense, and the rest of the tower is easy, so it doesn't really matter. But starting off, just got some easy wraps. Those jumps just go out before you bang your head, and you'll be fine. And you should have all 9 crystals once you get to this part. Yeah, there's only 9 crystals in this tower. There's not 10, like I said. That platform is very wobbly, to say the least. So I'll meet you guys when I do it. Okay, hopefully doing it this time. You want to land on, I believe this yellow thing is can collide true. Let me check. No, it's not. It's can collide false. So basically just hope you land on the top of this. And then don't fail these 1-studs, or else you'll have to wait for that wobbling platform to settle so you can actually do the jump again. But basically just make sure, just be careful when doing this tightrope, or else you'll fall. And you don't want to have to redo that section. And once you're here, you want to jump onto this yellow thing. Don't try to jump in there. There's an invisible wall, and you can't even go in there until later. And then this platform, just jump when it's about there, and then you can go on the top of it, and then you can line yourself up for this jump. Now you want to go on the top of these, then you can go on this truss. Sorry if I'm talking a bit fast, it's just this section is jam-packed with content, I guess. Then jump on these cylinders, then you got one of the worst jumps. Yeah, that's a pusher jump, so it's automatically bad, basically. It's not really bad. I don't know why I called it one of the worst jumps. The worst jump is later. Then, but once you just kind of go along the truss like this, and then once you're here, you can jump back, and then you can land on this. And then this jump exists. That jump is pretty far, as well as this one, so just be careful. And the space between this little yellow platform can glide through, so you don't need to worry about not landing it. I'm going to do the 12 stud technique, just so I can make that jump easier for myself. And basically, these are like I'm pretty sure you can probably emote glitch through this, but I'm not, because I don't want to fall. But yeah, just simple wraps, really easy stuff. Then you can go on top of this, and then you can get to this 1 stud platform. Now you gotta wait for a platform, because who doesn't love waiting? Here it comes. And now stand on the edge of this. Stand on the edge. This is important, people. What? Okay, I don't know why that happened. Usually standing on the edge works for me, but basically what you want to do is just, I'll just meet you guys back up there. I'll explain it later. Okay, getting back up here, I guess don't go on the edge. I guess go in the middle of it. Let's see if that works. Just stand in the middle of it like this. And then you'll be pushed to the edge. And now you gotta just wait for this thing. This thing does loads of damage, so I'm gonna use my crystal. Yeah, that thing exists. And then you want to jump on this truss, and then you want to just go around. And that, don't die there, please. Don't die there. Then you want to go on here. I'm gonna make myself go to the edge of it. And then you want to jump back, and then that's the end of the tower. Just basically the strat for that is just keep jumping and cycling, but don't jump at a point where you will, like, not go with the platform. That part's scary, but luckily I have crystal, and you won't have crystal because you have to beat this tower to go to Arcane area, so just have fun with that and heal. Just heal to full before doing that part. And now, once you do that, you can go through all these doors, then you can get the final crystal, and then you can go in here, and then here's the wind pad. It says, you feel a magical aura being unleashed somewhere in the zone, and that's a sign that Arcane area has been unlocked. And so cool, we beat the funny tower. So now, once you do that, the episode's not over, so don't click off yet. You can go over to here, and you will have to rejoin for this to go into effect, for the tower completion to go into effect. So rejoin once you beat the tower, then you can go over to the right here, and then just Walking Simulator 2K19 for a bit. And get a good look of all the towers, pretty nice. This zone is very pretty, I really like it. But basically, you want to go over here, and I'll read the whole sign when I get over there. Beyond this veil of darkness and nothing, you will find a cherished treasure of value. A key will be required to unlock this, but not on the surface, but underground. Find the 10 pieces of rainbow, and you shall discover what lies in this mysterious chest of arcane curiosity. Basically, that's the hint for to unlock Arcane area. It says, like, find the 10 pieces of the rainbow. It's talking about the 10 crystals you need to find for Tower of Unearthed Discoveries. And if you haven't beat Tower of Unearthed Discoveries, you will just keep walking here forever. But if you have, you'll be able to go in here. But remember, rejoin, because if you try going here as soon as you beat Tower of Unearthed Discoveries, you will find that you cannot go through here yet, because it has not, like your tower completion has not counted that you have beat Arcane area. So just rejoin. And I didn't mean to say Arcane area, I meant to say Tower of Unearthed Discovery, so just forgive me. But anyway, now you're here, you can go through this portal. And then you'll be teleported, and you'll be teleported to this place called Arcane area. And now, you can be teleported to the wondrous area that is Arcane area. Now, this area sucks. This sub-realm. Ooh boy, this took a while to beat, but the reward is really good. And also, you can't use items, so coilers, boohoo. But yeah, the reward is good, so I recommend you check it out. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up here, so be sure to like, comment, I can't speak. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.